In the spring of 1944, 2 Jewish prisoners achieved the impossible. They escaped from the Nazi death camp of Auschwitz. Walter Rosenberg, 19 years old, and Fred Wetzler, 25 years old. The majority of the Jews brought to Auschwitz were immediately sent to the gas chambers. However, Walter Rosenberg avoided this fate. The guards decided to use the 16-year-old boy as a labor force. While working on the Judenrampe, a railway platform where trains of the Jews arrived, the guy saw all the horror of the slaughter arranged in Auschwitz. The victims were convinced that they were not in any danger. Sometimes the Nazis played a whole show. They pretended to be worried about the uncomfortable journey that the newly arrived people had to live. On the way to the gas chambers, on the verge of death, people were promised coffee after the so-called disinfection. Walter soon realized that such a carrying game was not a cruel joke. It was following clear instructions. People had to go to their deaths voluntarily and in organized rows. The horror of realizing the scale of deception made Walter decide to escape. At the agreed time, the accomplices hid Walter and his friend in a special hole under a pile of firewood. The guys lay under a pile of firewood for almost 3 days. The Jewish youths managed to wait for the change of guards and get out of the security perimeter of the camp. Over 11 days, traveling only at night, without a map or compass, Walter Rosenberg and Fred Wetzler managed to cross the mountains, rivers and forests of Nazi-occupied Poland and made their way to the homeland of Slovakia. The survivors contacted the remnants of the local Jewish community, hid in the basement of a retirement home in the provincial town of Žilina, and spent 2 weeks telling their stories in Auschwitz. These testimonies would become the first truth about the crimes of Nazism and would have a stunning effect for generations to come.